Welcome into the first football Friday night of October. Week 5 on the schedule, 6th week of games, 2nd week of conference play. Start things off with a game that came together at the last possible minute. That's Northside taking on Fayetteville. This game, of course, not a conference game. It's Central versus West. Early on, Fayetteville trying some trickeration, double pass, but Tegna gets taken down behind the line before he can do it. All Northside defense early. Ian Hardwick with the pick for the Grizzlies. He takes it back. Northside would not be able to cash in on that possession, and that brings up some Fayetteville movement. Bladen Fike hits his guy, Isaiah Tegna, this time in front of the line of scrimmage. He makes some guys miss, spins through some tackles, sets up the first score of the game. Fayetteville needing some points. Thomas Needy knocks down the field goal, 3-0 Purple Dogs. You know you can't hold this guy down for long, though. Drayden Norwood, Northside quarterback. He hits Walker Katsavis with a screen. That takes him all the way down inside Fayetteville territory. And now watch Drayden Norwood do what he does best. Rolls to his right, nothing there. To his left, lofts a pass to the end zone. Touchdown Northside. Zion Morris walks in, 7-3 Grizzlies. Second quarter, more of the same. Hardwick again, his second interception of the night. Fayetteville would turn the ball over 3 times in the first half, and that set up a huge Grizzlies play. It's Norwood hitting his running back to Kavion King. No one in front of him. The referee can keep up with him. No Purple Dogs can. Touchdown 14-3 Northside at this point. It would get closer. Grizzlies hit a field goal with 5 seconds left. Fayetteville still winless on the season. Northside takes it 33-0. Let's head down to Charleston now for some big-time conference action. It's Cedarville taking on the Tigers early on. Daryl Kadich, he's a huge running back to watch these days. Makes a few guys miss, gets knocked out of bounds. It's 14-14 at this point. Cody Dickens rolls to his right, intercepted. Look at that. Garrett Rudd comes down with the pick for the Tigers. And now Charleston's offense goes to work. It's Brandon Scott to one of his favorites, Bryden Ketter, decent gain. Charleston still working. It's Scott again to Dalton Curtis. That's the go-ahead touchdown. It's 21-14 Tigers. Cedarville, all kinds of issues with the handoff there. Instead, Brecken Ketter takes it and runs it in. 28-14, scoop and score. Charleston on top. Kadich again, though. Cedarville just doesn't stop running the ball down your throat. He breaks loose. Can he go all the way? Not quite. Down inside the 5. Though. That would set up a touchdown on the very next play. Hayden Partain runs it in. It's 28-28. Cedarville hasn't won this series in 35 years. Pirates are also 4-0, haven't been 5-0 in their history. Brandon Scott trying to make that stay that way. Hits Dalton Curtis for the touchdown. They go up by 1 score. They're up 8. Now it's Daryl Kadich for Cedarville. He runs it in 36-34. Cedarville would fumble the 2-point conversion. Charleston holds on to win 36-34. For the second year in a row, Cedarville enters Charleston at 4-0, and for the second year in a row, they leave 4-1. Meanwhile, we're just getting started. Don't worry, kind of like Bentonville West in conference play. We'll see the Wolverines' first 7A West game against Springdale after this.
You're watching Football Friday Night!
Everything's a bit wonky this year, so that's how you have things like tonight. Springdale enters 1-0 in 7A West play, while Bentonville West is playing their first conference game. In the end, that's all semantics. What matters is the football, so let's watch out. Bentonville West also getting to host a game for the first time in conference this year, obviously. It's their first conference game, and they get going right away. Luke Miller is the name to watch here. Dalton McDonald hits him for the touchdown pass. No one in front. He can walk in. That makes it 10-3 Bentonville West. Remember that name, Luke Miller? Oh, he's going to do it by taking a handoff as well. This time takes it 60 yards all the way down to the Springdale red zone. Bentonville West unable to punch it in on that drive, though. Dalton McDonald, 3rd year as a starter. He's hitting his guys now. That time it's Carson Morgan inside the 20 for the Wolverines. Bentonville West can beat you in a lot of ways, though. Running a little sweep here to Andrew Peterson. That goes for about a first down. Now Springdale trying to get to work on the offensive end. Landon Phipps hits Kalen Morris for a nice gain. He's inbounds and down. Bentonville West offense, though, ends up being too much in this one for the Red Dogs. Bentonville West 23, Springdale 10. That's how it ends. Bulldogs are now 1-1 in conference play. Bentonville West moves to 1-0. Siloam Springs off to their hottest start in years. Now they got to go down and take on 6A foe Benton. And let's just say one Panthers were better than the others. Casey Johnson with the sweep there. That's a first quarter touchdown for the Benton Panthers. Now some trickeration. Garrett Brown to Jordan Parham to Trevor Stanridge. 2 passes, 1 touchdown. Big Benton lead, 14-0 at this point. And one of those numbers gets bigger. The other one stays the same all game. Another Benton touchdown there, and Siloam Springs just can't handle the big 6A foe here. Benton Panthers take this one 42-0, and Siloam Springs drops to 1-1 on the year in 6A West action. Well, you've watched Football Friday Night before. You know we've got more highlights coming up. Up next, some big-time 4A action right after this.
You're watching Football Friday Night!
Lions and Tigers and, well, just that. Only 2 teams can play at once. That's how football works, guys. Sorry. It's Gravette and Prairie Grove, though, so let's show some highlights. Those are the Gravette and Prairie Grove mascots. We all know that. We can get my dumb joke. Great. All right, Tigers. That's Prairie Grove leading things off here. Landon Semrad brings in the touchdown in the 3rd. Look at that. Can't be brought down from behind until it's too late. 33-8 Prairie Grove at that point. Now Knox Laird, the quarterback's going to lower his shoulder, do it himself. It's 40-16. Tigers over Lions. Now Gravette Cy Heiler hits Cordell Donnell down inside the 10. Gravette looks like they've got something going here. Ethan Ellis, though, bounces outside again. And he's knocked down by a couple of Prairie Grove Tigers. Gravette would keep going despite being down big in this one. Offense showing it can still work. Cy Higler hits Nick Pilkington for the big gain. That would be not enough, though. Prairie Grove takes this 4A battle 44-16, and it's a great start to the season for Danny Absher's bunch. They remain undefeated, and after a couple of disappointing years for Prairie Grove, it's looking like Coach Absher's got that machine rolling again. We'll head down to Little Rock once again. One of the biggest 7A Central games of the night. North Little Rock taking on Conway, and this was a back and forth battle all night. Charging Wildcats and Wampus Cats. Injury there for North Little Rock. It wouldn't slow down the rest of the team, though. Conway trying to put a stop to some kind of things. That's not going to happen, though. North Little Rock doesn't go down, rumbles into the end zone for 6. I'll tell you, this one's going to come down to Hail Mary. We're not going to be able to show it to you guys, though, because it just happened. Conway gets the pass, makes one cut to his right, and that's all she wrote. Gone to the end zone. Wampus Cats holding their own with the Charging Wildcats. You can't keep North Little Rock down for too long, though. Dives in, just makes it across the end zone. Conway fighting back. Pass into the end zone for the Wampus Cats. It comes down to a Hail Mary, and North Little Rock 39-37. They take this one in a huge game as far as shaping up the race for 2nd place behind Bryant. That's all the time we got for Football Friday Night. Don't be afraid to head to our website, 5newsonline.com, for all the highlights and final scores. Have a good one.
From the south end zone, the 2020